Hi, I am hearing that someone you're connected into from your past chose either somebody else or a different situation, and now they're trapped in the consequences of their own decision. I'm being told they thought it would be easier. They didn't want to face the consequences. They didn't want to put some effort in. So they just decided to pick a different path, okay? I feel they're learning a lesson, all right, but they're trapped. Whatever situation they went to, you know, grass is greener kind of energy. Key point for you here today, I feel there is regret, okay? I do feel there is regret. And I also feel that they're secretly planning to get out of this situation, okay? So for me today, I want to find out for you, obviously, where are they heading? You know, are they coming back to you? Are they going to make any contact? But also, why almost they did what they did. Okay, what was the problem here? You know, why wouldn't they just make decent decisions? I'm hearing the word decent decisions, but very, very much an energy of comparison to you, trapped where they've gone, and it's a lesson. I feel it's a karmic lesson for them. Okay, they've got the karma. Okay, so let's have a little look. Let us dig into their energy. Just so I'm shuffling, I hope you're well. That's the main thing. I hope you're okay. Thanks for watching. I really, really appreciate your support and all your comments. I do read all of them. Please leave comments. I love to read them. And if you would like my help, just click on the title of the video. Links are below in the description box. Click on the link. All on the website, all the readings I offer, and also check out the special $1 limited reading as well. That should help you, to give you an inkling. Okay, let's see. Consequences, trapped. Grass is greener. Yeah. I just really feel their energy is very stuck. Let's have a look at what's going on. This is so absolutely spooky. These cards. Yeah, they went to another situation. Okay, it was intense. They got, you know, what's the word? Tempted by something that was easier. All right? Tempted by something that was easier. They thought they'd almost got a lucky break, okay? But you know, there's a saying, isn't there? If it looks too good to be true, it usually is, all right? So you've got them moving on in the past, okay? Thinking they got lucky, won't mince my words with wherever they went. Easy, I'm hearing the word easy, okay? They were able to go into this new situation without any repercussions and any effort on their part. But guess what's come out to clarify it? The memories card. Bang on. That's where we are today. Missing someone, regression, revisiting the past. So there's your clarifiers. That's what I was hearing as I was prepping for this reading. That they're trapped, there's consequences, there's karma, and they're comparing the situation they're in now to you. It's not the same. Yeah, I feel it was easy. Maybe someone just massaged their ego and told them everything they wanted to hear. Okay? And I feel they're bored. Okay? I feel they're bored without you. That's what I'm hearing as well. Bored. You know, Groundhog Day energy. You know, when he wakes up every morning and the radio goes on, that film, and it's still snowing. I just feel that. I feel that's where they're at, okay? I really, really do. So I'm going to dig a little bit deeper now with my tarot into their environment. I think they're going to, I'm going to take that one. I think they're going to sneak off. Whoa, Two of Cups in the reverse. Yeah. Oh dear. Oh well, Spirit's on form today. This is a very clear message. I think they're going to sneak off. Yeah, I do. I'm going to have a look why they're going to sneak off though. There's a third party who is going to be mightily cross. I was going to use another word, but it's YouTube. Is going to be mightily crossed when your ex leaves. Okay? I don't think it is as simple as just going. All right? There's some baggage. That's where I'm hearing, seeing 7 of Swords. They will try and get out with as much as they can, but they're not going to tell everyone. So 2 of Cups in the reverse, 4 of Wands in the reverse. Okay. And what they're hoping to do is the Wheel of Fortune. They're on the move again. You could have had a very in-out relationship with this person. I don't mean that you could have, on, off, but even, I don't feel it's toxic, okay? I do not feel it is narcissistic, toxic, abusive. I just feel that you bounced ideas off each other very well. Really, really well. But you're both very strong characters, okay? But going back to your ex's environment, where they have currently got themselves sat, 2 of Cups in reverse, 4 of Wands in reverse, coming into their future is the Wheel of Fortune. The wheel moves on, okay? So, their environment, 4 of Wands in the reverse, unhappy, ungrounded, not stable. 4 of Wands in the reverse for me is somebody who is feeling very, very trapped. And they want to return to where they came, okay? They're feeling boxed in, they're feeling there's no escape, they feel like they're being monitored, and someone is breathing down their neck. Now, I don't feel your ex likes this, okay? This is their downside. I feel they can be a little bit impulsive and they don't always think things through. Now, like I say, in a minute, I'm going to see why they decided to take this route and choose this situation, okay? I know it was easier for them. It was easy. So there was something they could not handle or would not face to put the work in with you. But definitely their environment is also about tit, as we say in the UK. It's just disharmony, disconnection. People within that environment aren't seeing eye to eye. 4 of Wands can mean a family situation, like the family home, or something to do with the siblings. So there is disharmony, disconnection, unhappy couples, and they want to leave. They just want to leave and they want to move on. They want to be in the Wheel of Fortune energy. So why did they make this stupid decision in the first place? Why did they make it? Yeah. I'm just hearing someone had a hold over them. Someone had a hold over them? Let me know in the comments. I'm not sure. Someone just had a hold over them. Yeah, do you know why they did it? What's come out is the 9 of Swords. There was something they couldn't handle in their brain. Anxiety, a bit of depression, some grief, worry, stress, burdens, overwhelmed, at breaking point. At breaking point, that's what the 9 of Swords can mean. And that's what I feel we're getting this message today, that they just, and I think we've all done it to a certain extent, but this person's really boxed themselves into a corner. They couldn't handle what was going on. They were at breaking points. I don't think they wanted to reveal this to you, but they were so stupid. Instead of being honest, they just did what they did, okay? There could have been some gossip, or there was going to be some gossip surrounding them. I feel today, what I'm hearing, is that they made the decision but then quite quickly realised they'd made the wrong decision, but they didn't reverse the decision because of what they'd done. Someone's got a hold, and some gossip around them, that they literally boxed themselves into a corner and there was no way out. But I feel that they genuinely wish that they'd reversed the decision they made quicker and come back. Yeah, they do. If they've moved away to a new location, they do regret that, and they'd like to move home, wherever home is. I feel home is with you. Home is where the heart is, and the heart is with you. Okay? They could have been waylaid by a group of people who didn't have their best interests at heart, who almost encouraged them. But they do regret not reversing the decision. I'm hearing they regret not reversing the decision within the first 2 to 3 months of what they did, even if they've been in that situation for a while. It's like there was no going back. Okay, I'm going to have a look in a minute. I think they're going to sneak off. Yeah, they've got themselves hooked into a situation. There's a female energy here. Maybe a sign: Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. But this woman is pretty unstable but very possessive, whoever it is. Can be a romantic, can be a friend, family, mother, sister, cousin, niece. But this is the person I feel who's got the hold over him. It's a court card, it's Queen of Pentacles, but she's in the reverse. Okay, so she's not in a really good energy. I think this person is a very insecure person and a little bit unstable. Maybe spends too much money, can be lazy, wants things but doesn't want to put any effort in. Okay, but that's the person. That's the person they're going to have to sneak off from. Yeah, and that card's crossed with the Four of Pentacles. Someone's holding on for grim life. Okay. Four of Pentacles in relationships can quite often mean control, codependency. Even if the relationship is awful, it can mean somebody holding on to the last breath. Okay. And it's this female energy who's doing that. Now, I'm going to throw it in. The female energy, Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, and the Four of Pentacles can also mean somebody who doesn't want to put the work in, is holding on to somebody else for financial reasons. Okay. Righty ho, are they going to sneak off? I think they are, you know. I don't know why I keep seeing the Seven of Swords, everyone. Are they going to sneak off? Oh my gosh, you saw me shuffle that, right? I can't believe this. You saw me shuffle. There you go. There's your Seven of Swords. Wow. You need to watch. I hope you're still watching this video. Yeah, they're going to sneak off. There's our little clarification card. They're going to make a run for it. And it's because of that female energy. They won't get everything out. And that goes back to what I was channeling. They'll get as much as they can out, but they're not going to get everything out. All right. And they're coming back to you. The Lovers is underneath it. I'll just have to cover that up, the image. Have I covered it up? Yeah. The Lovers is underneath it. Okay. So they're going to head back to you. But ultimately, the Lovers, this is your reading. It's a choice card. Okay. You get to choose. They feel that you're their soulmate. Yeah. They haven't let go of their love for you. They haven't let go of their love for you. But I'm just going to go back to that 7. What's going to happen with the third party's energy? What are they going to do when they run off into the sunset with their possessions? What are they going to do? They are going to, the Magician, they are going to try their damnedest to stop this. Okay, the Magician, many meanings. But the Magician is someone in this reading who will use all the tricks in their magic box. Emotional, mental, physical, finances, etc. and energy. It represents all. Swords, Pentacles, Wands, Cups. They're going to try their damnedest to stop this happening. And within this energy, because we've got the energy we've got today, they're going to be very manipulative. I'm going to read the Magician a little bit more in its excess. So they're going to be a little bit manipulative, and they won't want to let go. All right. So this person's going to try and come back in for you. This third party, whoever it is, the situation they've absolutely messed up, is not going to let go. Okay? It's not going to let go. I'm not even sure. I'm hearing it. It might make sense to someone that someone had a hold over somebody before you separated. Okay? And I feel that's where the gossip's coming in. And your ex should have reversed the decision they made ages ago. All right, so I will just get a card to see what they would say to you, but be prepared for some communication, but also be prepared for quite a manipulative, not your ex's, this other situation, a little bit of a manipulative energy. All right. Let's just get one card before we wrap this up. I want to feel that way again. I'll take the one at the bottom. You were the best thing in my life. Okay? I'll leave it with you. Take good care, but please, please remember, you get to choose. You get to choose what you want. You know, third parties, like, they're nothing. If this is what you want, you just go to the end and say, it's done. They're back. You don't need to know the how, the where, the what. Honestly, trust me. You can trust me on that. I'm old. You don't. Just stay very clear on what you want, okay? But either way, I've got the Lovers in there, so whatever you choose to do, you are going to be happy and fulfilled, all right? So watch this space. I'm hearing 1 to 2 weeks in September. I don't know why, all right? I love you, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.